In this video, I will be showing you 4 ways to finally overcome fear and quit your job. Hi everyone, it's Will from Average to Epic. Welcome to my channel. This channel is all about helping you reach your full potential so you can create a life that you absolutely love. Do like this video if you did enjoy it, and of course subscribe below for weekly videos like this one. Do you dream of quitting that job to finally travel the world, to finally start that business, to finally start that new career, but you can't quite take action? You can't seem to get there. So many fears, there's so many doubts, and the weeks turn into months, turn into years. Believe me, I know exactly how you feel. I was in that very situation for 2 years. This video will provide massive value, as this will give you the 4 top strategies that you can employ to overcome that fear and to quit your job. So do stick around until the very end, as these 4 strategies will be massively helpful for you. And also, if you're still trying to decide exactly if you should quit your job, do check out my video here, which will give you the 5 warning signs that you should leave your job. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Number 1 is to have a plan. So there are people out there who will say, screw it, just do it, right? Get out, quit, and you'll figure it out as you go along. This may be a good strategy for some people who like change, who like the fear of the unknown, who can really thrive when their back's up against the wall, but I wouldn't actually advise this. So the issue of having no plan, no idea whatsoever, is that it taps into the lack of confidence and the fear of the unknown, which of course creates more fear and keeps you stuck where you currently are. So if you have a plan, even if it's a rough idea, it will give you some clarity and it'll help you move forward. So 2 very good tips, even if you don't know the full plan. So let's say you want to travel, okay, or you want to have a business. Number 1, give yourself a date. This is super important, because when people say, oh, I kind of want to travel, or I kind of want to have a business, they don't have a date, they don't have a timeline. So of course the weeks turn into months, turn into years, and nothing ever happens. So let's say 6 months from now, so the 6th of December 2020, I will XYZ. Okay, get this written down. And number 2, what do you need to have in place before you can quit? So if you're traveling, maybe you need a certain amount of money. If you're starting a business, again, maybe you need a certain amount of money or planning in place. You need to have registered the business. Yeah, if you're going back to university to study a new skill, you need to have this all sorted out. Okay, so pick the date and pick the thing, the money, whatever it is that you need in place. Number 2 is to reframe the situation. So there's a tendency for all of us to always focus on the worst case scenario. So if I quit my job, what if I can't get a new job? If I start a business, what if I go bankrupt and lose everything? If I go and speak to the pretty girl in the bar and she says no and rejects me, my life will be over and I'll be a laughingstock. However, you do need to reframe. So what would happen if you don't do this thing? So if you don't quit your job and go and travel, what will your life be like? If you don't start that business and you stay in a job that you hate, what will your life be like? If you don't talk to the girl and you remain single for many years, right? What would your life be like? And also, you do need to focus on, what if everything does go well? So what if you do quit your job and you travel and you have the time of your life and you start the business and you do something you're passionate about and you make money? How would your life look then? Will you talk to the girl and she ends up being your soulmate and live happily ever after? How amazing would your life be then? So focus on what would happen if you don't make any changes, if you stay in your current situation for more months, for more years on end, how would you feel? And what would happen if everything does go well? How amazing would your life then be? Once you reframe, that can really take you out of fear and you can start to look at the possibilities, and that's when you can start to take action. Number 3 is to get around like-minded people. So one reason it took me so long to quit and I kept doubting myself is that I kept hearing negative opinions. Things like, oh, now's the worst time to quit because the economy's so bad. Oh, you're going to Asia? Oh, it's dangerous. We'll never hear from you again. If you have a gap of more than 3 months on your CV, you'll never get a job again. These opinions can influence your decisions and can keep you stuck. And the ironic thing is that a lot of these people were not qualified to advise me because a lot of these people had not quit their job to travel, had not quit their job to start a business or live in different countries. Yet we listen to these opinions day in, day out. It's like getting a personal trainer, for example, to help you get in shape, and that person is overweight themselves. It just wouldn't work. So you must get around like-minded people who have achieved what you want to achieve. So for example, if you have any friends who want to do the same thing, hang out with them, speak to them, get encouragement from them. You can also check out Facebook groups and apps and forums as well, YouTube videos on pretty much anything these days. How to quit your job and travel, how to quit your job and start a business. Obviously check out this channel, always encouragement and motivation videos as well. Again, YouTube have so many different motivation videos. What this does is it keeps things positive and it shows you that it can be done, and there's so many examples of this. And number 4 is to remember that it's your life. It's not your parents' life, it's not your friend's life, it's not your colleague's life, it's not your boss's life, it's your life. Your opinion is the only thing that matters. So, for example, there was a study conducted of the top 5 regrets that people had who were dying. And at the top of the list was, I wish I'd lived a life true to myself and not what others expected of me. This is so powerful, because how many times have you listened to the opinions of other people and you have not done something that you've really deep in your heart wanted to do? And also the ironic thing is that when I quit my corporate job, a lot of these people who actually told me not to go were coming up to me at the end as I was leaving, and they were saying things like, wow, good on you, Will, you finally got out, I'm so jealous, I wish I was traveling, I wish I was doing what you're doing. So these opinions, that kind of shows these opinions really don't matter. The only opinion that matters is your own. So are you really going to let other people dictate what you do or you don't do with your life? Okay, so those were the top 4 ways that you can overcome fear and quit your job. So do leave a comment below to tell me which one really resonated with you and what do you want to do next. Okay everyone, that's it for another video. Do hope you enjoyed. Do give it a thumbs up if you did, and of course do subscribe below for weekly videos like this, showing you how you can live your full potential and really create a life that you absolutely love. Until next time, take care, see you soon, bye bye.